If my father caught me, he would cut my neck. So I just kept going. Broken sticks and sharp stones gouged my bare feet, but I didn't consider the sensation. A branch whipped across my face. I felt the sting for an instant. I was fully blind, but I didn't stop. His flashlight sliced into the woods on either side of me. The beam was like a knife, and I didn't want it on my back. He was out there, behind me somewhere in these woods. I dashed to the right through a clutch of young silver birch trees and ran up the embankment, crouching to maintain speed. With his bad knee, he would have trouble with the hill. Lumbering forward, he would need to pause and massage the swollen, throbbing kneecap, catch his breath. When I realized the jabbing slash from his flashlight was gone, I worried that he had cut around and was one step ahead of me, that he was already on the hill, climbing it from the other side. What if I reached the top and he was there waiting? I veered back to the path, then crossed it. I wanted to pause and listen, but I couldn't. Fear pressed me forward. My breathing roared in my head as though my ears were beside a gigantic heaving machine, a bellows stoking some hellish fire. Even though I was wearing only pajamas and had no shoes, I wasn't cold. I wasn't anything at all. I was only a blur. When I stepped on a branch, the rough bark cut deep into my arch, but I just kept going. The pain exploded in my foot and shot out the top of my head, and then was left behind in my wake. I paused finally and watched the trees for slashes of light, but saw none. As my heart settled and my ears became less occupied, I listened and heard nothing but the thready pulse of the night, and I sensed that the hunt was over. Prey knows when it has escaped. Good evening, Rob. It is Friday, October 16th, 2009, and it is homecoming weekend. Now, for a school like UMBC, I don't really know what homecoming is supposed to be. Homecoming for most schools, there's a big football game and a dance, and we don't have any of those things. Today I woke up in time for my first class, and then I'm like, I've gone to school 13 years and have not skipped a class. I'm gonna skip this one because I'm pretty sleepy. Tonight we have Midnight Madness, where it's this big pep rally in our gym. They might do it in a field usually, but it's really miserable here, rain-wise. The reading that I read you was from a book called A Wolf at the Table by Augustin Burroughs. He has written a few books, quite a few actually. Most popular is probably Running with Scissors, which they made into a movie. Time is going by really fast. Rob, I'll see you on Monday. Oh, by the way, Rob, quick note, I vote you dye your hair, but not like the one-time dye that the Vlogbrothers did. You need to legit dye your hair. It needs to be something drastic, like black, or like not a neon color because it won't suit you, but black. I think you could do black. You should do black. You gonna do black? You're gonna do black.